Game ain't fair, no it never was. Loyalty rare, snakes in the cut. Seen it all, so my heart stays shut. Talk too much, boy get touched. Game ain't fair, streets play dirty. Homie switched up, now he talking to the jury. Rats in the trap, now they running in a hurry. Bullets like karma, they come back when you worthy. Game ain't fair, gotta move like a ghost. Never trust love, keep the burner real close. Keep a small circle, cause these fakes do the most. One bad move, get turned into a post. No love in the game, gotta play it like chess. Keep a vest on my chest, I ain't going out stressed. See my brother turn snake, had to lay him to rest. Tears dried long ago, now my heart feel less. All these boys capping, they ain't never took a risk. They just talk on the net, but they never send a blitz. I done lost real ones, so I ride with a stick. If you switch on the fam, better pray, better dip. Yeah, circle tight, I don't do no loose ends. Fake smiles all around, but I see through the lens. He was acting like a brother, now he talking to the feds. Trying to set me up, but I stay tensed up. Game ain't fair, streets play dirty. Homie switched up, now he talking to the jury. Rats in the trap, now they running in a hurry. Bullets like karma, they come back when you worthy. Game ain't fair, gotta move like a ghost. Never trust love, keep the burner real close. Keep a small circle, cause these fakes do the most. One bad move, get turned into a post. No love for a traitor, no room for a leech. Cut ties quick, if you talk, don't preach. Ain't no comebacks, you ain't never gon' eat. Burn that bridge, now you drown in the deep. Yeah, paper talk, but the game full of envy. Backdoor moves, gotta watch every entry. Fake one smile, but they plotting out deadly. Seen too much, got me moving so heavy. Paranoid living, can't sleep at night. If he cross me once, he gon' pay that price. Ain't no mercy, nah, ain't no light. Loyalty strong, but the game full of lies. I done lost my soul to the city I roam. Tryna find peace, but the devil's at home. Money and power, they cut to the bone. But the game don't change, so I stay on my own. Game ain't fair, streets play dirty. Homie switched up, now he talking to the jury. Rats in the trap, now they running in a hurry. Bullets like karma, they come back when you worthy. Game ain't fair, gotta move like a ghost. Never trust love, keep the burner real close. Keep a small circle, cause these fakes do the most. One bad move, get turned into a post. Yeah, game ain't fair. Gotta move real different out here. Talk less, watch more. Cause once you slip, ain't no redo. Nah, game ain't fair.
Silence louder than siren. You can smell the steel in the air. Welcome to Serenity, crime scene edition. Ain't no peace, only pauses between war zones. Blood on the blade, but my conscience clean. Chrome in my lap, riding slow through the scene. I ain't praying for peace, I was raised in the war. Where the calm come after a body hit the floor. Footsteps echo through alleyway bricks, where the fiends shake hands with the ones who flick bricks. Ain't no gospel, just gats and survival. We baptize ops with extended revolvers. My silence speak volumes. My eyes don't blink, heart iced over in that cell with no sink. They gave me nothing, I made a throne from the grind. Built from struggle, I don't know piece of dime. Knuckles raw from the concrete lessons. Got stripes from the pain, I ain't asked for no blessings. When the reaper tap once, you better not flinch. Cause serenity's found in the titan clinch. Holy crime, see serenity, quiet in the blood, miss peace in the chaos. Calm when the slug twist, talk like a killer, but you fold when it rise. I'm chill in the fire, got death in my eyes. Holy crime, see serenity, breathing in the silence. Still in the rhyme, my soul bred in violence. No prayer, yes, here, just eulogies. Written real G, sleep sound with a mission that's bitten. Black gloves, balaclava, heart beating hollow. Running with demons, I don't need to follow, say no rap. This a transcript of rage, graffiti of the real, spraying truth on a page. 12 circle blocks, but we ghost in the scanners. Street code locked like the clip in the hammer. I seen angels beg for a way out of the cycle, but heaven ain't home when you raised with a rifle. Concrete jungle where the snakes got suits and the kids write death notes inside Timberland boots. We ain't dreaming big, we just hoping for breath, cause the next move wrong and you flirting with death. Say I'm heartless, nah, my heart got jumped, beat down by life, now a thump like a pump. Running through shadows, got night in my blood, where the law bring war and the love turn to mud. You hear that? That's peace. Right before the shell hits the pavement. Right before the crows sing lullabies over chalk lines. That's serenity in the crime scene. Unbothered, unshaken, unapologetic. Eyes cold as the moor where they lay my kin. I ain't forgave, I just let that rage live within. Walk through hell and left footprints burning. Now every soul I lost got me cold and determined. I sleep better when the streets got fear. If you ain't built for the storm, get ghosts from here. Never needed friends, loyalty been dead. Only thing I trust is the beam with the red. I play chess with wolves, don't flinch with snakes. Smile in your face while I study the breaks. You think calm mean weak, that's your first mistake. Come to silence before the city quake. Pressure makes legends or corpses with tags. And serenity's found where the body bag sags. I was forged in fire, made calm in sin. Where most go mad, I just tuck my grin. Old crime scene, serenity, breath held tight. Peace in the muzzle when it flash at night. Still in the zone where the cold ones pray, but I find grace in the bodies that lay. Hell on crime scene, serenity, war-torn breathing. Standing in the wreck with my inner demons feeding. Heaven ain't calling, I'm too far gone. Found peace in the war, now I'll call it home. Crime scene, serenity. No screams, just silence. No gods, just ghosts. Just me and what's left of the streets. And that's peace.
Yeah. 10 steps ahead, never where they expect me. Moves in the shadows, vision never shaky. Heart cold, eyes sharper than machetes. We calculate every loss, now we moving steady. I ain't built like them, I was raised in the fire. Seen the snakes in the grass when they smile, they liars. Came from the dirt, now my circle tighter. Talk real light, but I strike like a viper. Hood full of whispers, I walk in silence. Moving through the city with military guidance. Blueprint written with the mind of a tyrant. All my dogs trained, every one of them violent. Never flinch, I got blood in my ambition. Pressure make diamonds, pain my addiction. Climbed out the trench with a death wish conviction. They talk where I move with a kill switch instinct. 10 steps ahead, I don't move like the rest do. Planning every move like it's war in the chess room. Eyes on the prize, yeah, the throne is in clear view. They ain't got the range, they too slow, I outdo. 10 steps ahead, I ain't never in panic. Calculated motion, I maneuver mechanic. They act wild, I stay ghost like a phantom. Moving silence, winning noise, that's the anthem. I've been dodging fake love like I dodged the feds. Thinking long term while they beg for bread. They post threats, but I read them like text. Turn noise to lessons, never second guess. Sharp with sharper aim, that's precision. No trust given, that's a self-made decision. Whispers in the wind, got intel from pigeons. These boys play checkers while I play with visions. I ain't blinking in a war zone, ice in my veins. Blueprint lethal, I'm built for the games. Moves like a ghost, face out the frame. Talk behind screens, but they never say names. This real strategy, no emotion involved. Every fake hug feel like a problem unsolved. Every handshake scan like I'm reading a code. They loud with a mask, I'm calming the cold. Plans in my head, like codes in a vault. Talking like killers, but moving with false. I don't do crowds, I don't need applause. I need silence, a route, and a mission to cross. 10 steps ahead, I don't move like the rest do. Planning every move like it's war in the chess room. Eyes on the prize, yeah, the throne is in clear view. They ain't got the range, they too slow, I outdo. 10 steps ahead, I ain't never in panic. Calculated motion, I maneuver mechanic. They act wild, I stay ghost like a phantom. Moving silence, winning noise, it's the anthem. Got scars from the block, not stories for views. Every bruise I carry is a lesson I use. I done sat in the dark when my brothers got bruised. Now we walk like kings, still wearing our truce. Tactical mind, I don't shoot without reason. But I got wolves ready all 4 seasons. Talk war, better count your demons. I've been too calm, that's when I'm scheming. Can't corner me, I built this route 10 steps ahead. I mapped it out. While they flex on fees, I'm stacking clout. While they talk too much, I'm cashing out. Still got paranoia from them fake ass hugs. Still checking rear view when them blacked out trucks. Still hearing echoes from them shots they bust. But I ain't moved once, that's built on trust. No panic and chaos, I thrive in confusion. Mind like a maze, but my goals got fusion. I don't sleep much, just plot and illusion. When I strike, it's clean, no trace, no conclusion. Running numbers in my head like algorithms. They post straps, I build war with rhythm. 10 steps ahead, they just reaching the gate. By the time they start, I done changed the state. 10 steps ahead, I don't move like the rest do. Planning every move like it's war in the chess room. Eyes on the prize, yeah, the throne is in clear view. They ain't got the range, they too slow, I outdo. 10 steps ahead, I ain't never in panic. Calculated motion, I maneuver mechanic. They act wild, I stay ghost like a phantom. Moving silence, winning noise, that's the anthem. 10 steps ahead. Every whisper, every threat, I read it in red. Let them talk, let them flex, let them bleed from the edge. I don't need to react, I'm already ahead. Clock ticking, but I own the time. 1 step close, I already climb. Silence in motion with purpose aligned. 10 steps ahead, that's the warlord's mind. Yeah. Ain't no love in these streets, nah. Trust get you buried deep. Loyalty just a myth. Yeah, watch who you rolling with. Yeah. Came up from the bottom, had to grind, had to hustle. Saw the fake one switch when they saw me flexing muscle. Kept a tight circle, but the snake still crept in. Smile in my face, but they plotting in the back end. Homie said he's solid, but his actions didn't match. Claim he got my back, but he talking to the rats. Put my faith in loyalty, thought we on the same path, till I caught him slipping. Now I'm loading up the strap. Ay, I been played, I been fooled. Real ones stay, fake ones move. Money bring the envy, power breed the hate. Now I see the truth, ain't no friends in this game. Deceived by the streets, yeah, they lied to me. Told me keep it real, but they crossed on me. Love turn to envy, trust turn to war. Ain't no second chances when you step out the door. Look, I gave them love, they gave me lies. Put them on, they let me die. Taught them how to hustle, but they cut me from the pie. Faking like they brothers, but they demons in disguise. See my day once fold, now they chillin' with the ops. Fed them at my table, now they plotting on my spot. Ain't no honor in this game, ain't no loyalty no more. Turn your back for 1 second, now they kicking in your door. Who can I trust? Who got my back? Smile in my face, but they prayin' I lack. Stacking up racks, but it come with a cost. All this betrayal got my heart feeling lost. Deceived by the streets, yeah, they lied to me. Told me keep it real, but they crossed on me. Love turn to envy, trust turn to war. Ain't no second chances when you step out the door. Loyalty a ghost, I ain't seen it in a minute. Even blood turned cold when the money getting different. I done took too many losses trying to ride for the crew, but when I needed backup, they was ghosts. Where was you? Got my back against the wall, got my mind on the trigger. Heart full of pain, but my pockets getting bigger. Turning all this anger to $1 million vision. If you ain't with me now, stay the f*** out my business. Yeah, I learned my lesson, I ain't trusting no more. Gotta keep my circle small, gotta keep my heat close. Cause in the trenches ain't no love in these streets. Once you slip, that's when they put you 6 feet.
I was quiet. Now I'm violent. No more crying. Only sirens. They left me bleeding in the cold, no mercy in their eyes. Now I rise from the ashes where my innocence died. Used to pray for the peace, now I load up with pride. Heart colder than steel, all compassion done died. They took what was pure, now I give them the void. A product of pain, now destruction deployed. Ain't no peace talk, just the sound of the noise. Click, clack, boom, every shot is my voice. I walk where the reapers dance. Dark steps in a cursed trance. Nightmares taught me how to advance. Terror now in my second glance. From victim to villain, I turn pain into power. Now my soul breathes smoke like the bear will devour. No savior, no prayers, just rage in the shower. Clock ticking, I bloom in my darkest hour. From victim to villain, this my resurrection. Built from betrayal, I became the weapon. A demon with vision, I mirror the lesson. Cross me again and I'll teach them the message. Eyes on the mirror, I don't trust my own face. Every scar that I carry got a name and a place. No sleep in the dark, just visions of chase. Demons in my closet trying to win that race. This blade ain't for show, or remember the cries when I begged them for mercy and they fed me the lies. Now I speak in bullets, my silence implies retribution is truth when a coward denies. A grave full of secrets, but I won't be a stat. Rewrote my fate with the muzzle on flat. Now they call me a villain, I'm fine with that. Cause the hero never made it where I'm living at. Hear the wind talk and whisper revenge. I don't bend, I don't break, I don't beg for amends. No penance, no priest, no saints in my ends. Only shadows and sin with a story. From victim to villain, I turn pain into power. Now my soul breathes smoke like the bear will devour. No savior, no prayers, just rage in the shower. Clock ticking, I bloom in my darkest hour. From victim to villain, this my resurrection. Built from betrayal, I became the weapon. A demon with vision, I mirror the lesson. Cross me again and I'll teach them the message. Talk tough, I've been through the depths. Saw death, took loss, now I'm serving what's left. Heart stone, no breath, adrenaline in my chest. Push weight in silence, no flex, just death. Put chalk to the sidewalk, outline your fate. turned rage to a code, now my soul engraves. A martyr in silence, but a villain awake. Now my triggers speak truth and it don't hesitate. Popping out shadows with a smirk on my jaw, turn pain into purpose, yeah, I'm setting the law. Tears dried in the chamber, no room for the flaw. Now I'm judging execution, I answer no call. Victim, no more. Villain at core. Knocked at hell's door, now I'm what they fear for sure. No mask, no shame, let the whole block feel my name. No tears left in the rain, I rose from the grave with flame. From victim to villain, I turn pain into power. Now my soul breathes smoke like the bear will devour. No savior, no prayers, just rage in the shower. Clock ticking, I bloom in my darkest hour. From victim to villain, this my resurrection. Built for betrayal, I became the weapon. A demon with vision, I mirrored the lesson. Cross me again and I'll teach them the message. Let them whisper my name in fear. I was the silence, now I'm the sound they hear. No justice, no court, just me with the steel. From victim to villain, I became what they feel. Fade into sirens and win.
You thought it was love? Nah, it's war out here. Tables turn fast, snakes don't last. So, let's go.
I seen them switch up, turn ghosts when it's real. Talk loyalty, but they fold for a deal. Smile in my face, but they praying I fall. Cut them off quick, no love for them all. Kept my circle tight, no room for a fraud. Too many fakes trying to act like a god. Street rules taught me never trust blind. They dap you up, but got hate in they mind. Tables turn, lessons learned, now I see it clear. Ain't no love in this game, only wolves out here. Loyalty is rare, keep my Glock on sight. Snakes in the grass, I ain't scared to fight. Fables turn fast, better watch where you stand. Fake ones fall when the pressure hit their hands. Running with my real ones, never switch sides. Cross me once, you won't get a second try. I came from the bottom, had to claw my way up. Now they see me eating, got them mad as f***. Tryna ride the wave, but they never put in. Same ones who hated, now they wanna be friends. No, I ain't stupid, I peeped all the moves. Playing both sides, boy, you bound to lose. This ain't checkers, it's a chess game, real kings play. Make the wrong move, watch your whole team fade. I seen the closest ones fold under pressure. Talk that tough talk, but they soft with no texture. Real recognize real, I don't see them at all. Once was up high, now they begging for a call. Tables turn fast, better watch where you stand. Fake ones fall when the pressure hit their hands. Running with my real ones, never switch sides. Cross me once, you won't get a second try. Heard them whisper my name, throw dirt on my rep. Still stand tall, never fold, never step. They claim they the real, but their actions don't match. Talking like shooters, but never bust back. I stay on my lane, I ain't stressing the hate. Money in motion, I'm setting the pace. Never been friendly, I stay with the game. Too many ops, gotta watch where I hang. Tables turn, lessons learned, now I see clear. Ain't no love in this game, only wolves out here. Loyalty is rare, keep my Glock on sight. Snakes in the grass, I ain't scared to fight. Tables turn fast, better watch where you stand. Fake ones fall when the pressure hit their hands. Running with my real ones, never switch sides. Cross me once, you won't get a second try.
Yeah. I told him once, I told him twice. Ain't no mercy in this life. You play the game, you pay the price. Tables turn, I roll the dice.
Yeah. Savage mind, bloodline royalty. No mercy, not policy. They don't want war, just apology, but we built on pain and atrocity. I was raised by wolves with a blacked out past, steel in my veins and a blade in a stash. Grew up fast, had to run that dash. Heart so cold, make the ice look smashed. No halo here, just horns of rage. Made my throne in a rusted cage. Now we hunt at night, we don't play no stage. We write truth in a warlike page. They crossed the line, so we crossed it back. Full clip loaded in a silent black. Told them all once, we ain't cut no slack. Got demons that ride with a rebels pack. Savage dynasty, war in the air. Built from the dirt, but we sit in the chair. Blood on my hands, still I never care. If you come for the crown, better come prepared. Savage dynasty, throne made of scars. Run through the dark, guided by the stars. Made in the trenches, prison or bars. Kings of the flame, not behind no cars. Keep your silence, snakes talk loud. Fake ones fold when it's heat in the crowd. I never flinch when it's getting too wild. Too many ops, so the Glock stay proud. Never show teeth, just bite, no bark. Never play fair when you're born in the dark. Raised on code, not a chain, no mark. We baptize beef, no need for the spark. From a place where the sirens sing. Every kid dream about the fear they bring. Never had peace, only war and rings. We marry the pain, no wedding, just swing. Tactical mind, so grimy. Built like a tank, this bloodline shiny. Shooters in masks, move so timely. This ain't no game, this a savage dynasty. We ain't kings by blood. We earned it with blood. We ain't built on trust. We survive off thugs. Can't talk love where the hate runs deep. This the kingdom where the monsters creep. Savage dynasty, war in the air. Built from the dirt, but we sit in a chair. Blood on my hands, still I never care. If you come for the crown, better come prepared. Savage dynasty, throne made of scars. Run through the dark, guided by the stars. Made in the trenches, prison or bars. Kings of the flame, not behind no cars. Look, no sympathy, no alliance. We run cold in the field with violence. Frontline deep with a sound so silent. Enemies speak, but the shots more vibrant. Don't chase dreams, we just chase that fate. Hop that gate, move fast, no wait. Midnight hours, bring the heat, no date. My crew trained up like a blade on plate. Everything real, no fake disguise. Read these lies in a coward's eyes. So dark, even hell gets shot. Only rule here is ride or die. Bulletproof soul with a hollow mind. Words like fire, bars refined. Can't trust none, loyalty blind. Seen too much, not a hard decline. Lost too many, I ain't never forget. Tears dried up, I just let them reset. Made for the war, not built for regret. Put pain in the verse like a bloodstained thread. They think we monsters, yeah they right. We live through hell, still crave that fight. We don't run, we ignite. Bring that war to your block tonight. Savage dynasty, war in the air. Built from the dirt, but we sit in a chair. Blood on my hands, still I never care. If you come for the crown, better come prepared. Savage dynasty, throne made of scars. Run through the dark, guided by the stars. Made in the trenches, prison or bars. Kings of the flame, not behind no cars. Ain't no end to this legacy. Savage blood don't fade. Long live the dynasty. Long live the blade. Yeah. And we never die, we just reload.
Yeah. You feel that? It's the cold breath of a killer. Frozen ambition in the bloodstream. No thought. No pause. Let's ride. Arctic savage, I'm moving to freeze. Heart like ice, got no one to please. Frostbite touch, I silence with ease. No love here, only murder and schemes. Cold blood plays, I'm built to deceive. Place your grip, making a demon believe. Loyal to war, I'll never appease. I'm Arctic savage, I breathe in the sleep. Yeah, cold in my chest, venom in veins. Talk too slick that I'm snatching your chain. No remorse, just marks on the name. I'm surgical when I'm carving a lane. Ice pick logic, brain too numb. Still told truths when the real ones come. Ain't no fear when the heart's going dumb. Load that 30, let a full clip hum. Born in the blizzard with a loyalty thin. You either a shark or you fall to the fin. I've been in the field with a fire don't wing. Got scars on my mind and blood on my grin. Speed like a phantom, I'm ghost in the trap. Tall like a preacher but sling in the back. Winter boy soldier, I'm dressed in the black. Every step cold like a conjured attack. Savage, savage, blizzard with skill. Snipe from the peak when I'm looking to kill. They pray for peace but I'm pressing the drill. Slide through storms with mechanical will. Everything legal, I've been what's true. Cold crumbs bloom when I target a crew. Glacial mode, I'll erase your view. No melting point when the flame ain't blue. Last lane, insane, cold vein, propane. Moving with a motive and a full mag brain. No shame, blood stain, deep blame, war plane. Talking about smoke, then I spark that rain. Mine on a million, I'm never diluted. Run with the frost, so my logic computed. Trigger too tight, yeah, the metal polluted. One wrong step in your face, executed. Arctic savage, I'm moving to freeze. Heart like ice, got no one to please. Frostbite touch, I silence with ease. No love here, only murder and schemes. Cold blood blaze, I'm built to deceive. Glacier grip, make a demon believe. Loyal to war, I'll never appease. I'm Arctic savage, I breathe in the sleep. I don't
flinch, I just aim and press. Cold blood soul in a Kevlar vest. Never been soft, I don't second guess. Made for the kill, not built for less. See me lurking when the block's all dead. Cash in the walls and a Glock by the bed. Moving like frost, leave a mark when I tread. Talk that tough, get lined in red. Silence on, I don't need a flex. My mind been cracked from the street effects. Hard too frigid, I don't do regrets. Only hard lines and nice cold threats. From the docks to the uptown stacks, my name rings out with a loyalty lacks. Snakes get fried in a trap full of facts. Got too much game to be playing it back. Grew up where the heat don't reach, where killers wear coats and they preach on the streets, where the loyalty dead and the hunger compete. And your word don't mean a thing when you weak, so I breathe that chill. I aim with pride, bury my pain where the real ones died. Never know peace in a savage mind, just black ski mask and a war to find. Rabbit, savage, icebound tactics, moving too slick with a Glock like magic. Speeding through danger, my ops all tragic. Load up pain and I get rap havoc. Never get caught in the warm side fiction. Everything frost when I write this diction. Enemies talk, I apply that friction. No one surviving the blizzard conviction. Back in the booth with the 10 below zero. Now they calling me a stone cold hero, built from the ground with a wartime ego. Shoot like a game, but this ain't no reload. Run that beat like a jugger in stealth. Cash stack fat, but I silence my wealth. Power too cold, I can fracture your health. Real street mode, I don't need no help. I was born where the killers ain't kind, where you eat or you starve or get left behind. Where the Steelers the judge and the ice define what's love in the world with a frost design. I don't blink when the flames get thrown. Made of ice from the sins I own. See my breath when the heat is shown. Still stand tall with a glacial tone. Arctic savage, I move in the freeze. Heart like ice, got no one to please. Frostbite touch, I silence with ease. No love here, only murder and schemes. Cold blood plays, I'm built to deceive. Glacier grip, make a demon believe. Loyal to war, I never appease. I'm Arctic savage, I breathe in the sleep. No warmth left in the bloodstream. Just operations and strategy. Every step I take carves ice into legacy. I ain't cold, I'm Arctic.
Yeah. Low lights, cold nights, sirens humming. We speak in codes, ain't no running. Came from the soil where the real ones bleed. When the ghetto royalty speak, you kneel, not plead. I came from the bottom, not looking for pity. With bullets decide who run in the city. Talk slick once, you gone in a jiffy. Draco got a whisper, the tone ain't pretty. Blood on the chrome, ashes on sneakers. We talking war, no time for preachers. Chains on my neck, heavy with secrets. Iron these scars, no room for the weakness. Royal in pain, thrown but from fire. Every lost homie added fuel to desire. Raised in the dark, molded by struggle. Grew up swinging through the chaos and trouble. When ghetto royalty speak, better lower your tone. We ain't asking for nothing, we taking the throne. From the slums to the crown, every step got cost. Only kings from the gutter know what power they lost. Stand tall in the storm, we don't bend or fold. Every jewel in the crown from a soul that's cold. You can't fake this legacy, you bleed or break. Ghetto royalty speak in the real one's way. Silver spoon dreams, but I had plastic plates. Now it's prime rib, still watching for snakes. Courtroom dates, mama tears on her face. Now I count blue bills with a Glock in the safe. My life ain't sweet, it's bitter with rage. I seen men die trying to turn a new page. No fairy tales here, just block made lessons. We built on from losses, murder confessions. From county to curb, from bricks to bins. My story ain't over, it barely begins. That pain, permanent inked in my skin. Every lie told of me sharpen my grin. I don't write pain, I spit it in motion. A poet in war, my bars the ocean. They deep, they dark, they full of ghosts. Every verse curse, every line a toast. To the ones that ain't here, but they live through heat. I move like a shadow, never miss a beat. I saw betrayal, dressed like a friend. Now I don't trust nothing that don't blend with the end. Hood etiquette, pressure and pride. I ride for my kin till the heavens divide. This ain't no dream, this prophecy steep. Where the ghetto royalty speak, the earth don't sleep. Echoes in alleys, whispers of pain. Voices of brothers still stuck in the chains. We don't die, we reincarnate with scars. Running these streets like hood-made czars. They crown us devils, but we angels in heat. With halos of smoke and blood on our feet. Ain't no love in the war zone breathing. We feast with demons, mask up in evening. Black gloves, black heart, no reasons. Just revenge, just codes, no treason. I seen tears on chrome, hope in a cell. They talk in heaven, but we learn from hell. A system broke us, tried to erase. But ghetto royalty ain't fall from grace. We rise in the ash with clips on our hip. Talking freedom, but we built it from grit. Bulletproof legacy, never forget. I'm a king in the jungle, they rather regret. When ghetto royalty, better lower your tone. We ain't asking for nothing, we taking the throne. From the slums to the crown, every step got cost. Only kings from the gutter know what power they lost. Stand tall in the storm, we don't bend or fold. Every jewel in the crown from a soul that's cold. You can't fake this legacy, you bleed or break. Ghetto royalty speak. and the real ones wait.
No puppets, no cap, no leeches allowed, just killers with vision, heads never bowed. This ain't rap, it's declaration of rule, royal decree, straight from the wolves. I move in militant, marching in silence, voice of the block, birth of defiance, heart made of iron, mind like a blade. Speak on my name, get cut where you lay. Cold world, but my throne got fire, raised by the streets, baptized in wire. Never forget they left us to rot, now we right low with the smoke in the pot. We ain't just rappers, we prophets in pain. We kings with the blood of the block in our veins. From scars to scripts, from dirt to belief. When ghetto royalty speak, the world goes brief.
I see through the lies, I see through the hate. Ain't no love in the streets, only real or the fake. You either ride or you snake, ain't no in between. Loyalty tested, gotta move like a king.
Fake ones smile at my face, but they envy my grind. Talk behind my back, but they quiet when it's time. They ain't built for the war, they just flex for the gram. Acting like they shooters, but they fold on the stand. They claim they solid, but they switching for a dime. Real gon' recognize real, but I see the signs. I keep my circle small, never trust too quick, cause the closest ones till you be the first to flip. I done lost some homies, not to bullets, but betrayal. Used to call them brothers, now they whispering in betrayal. I got scars from the past, I ain't tripping on the pain. Learn to stand on my own, now I run my own lane. Real verse fake, tell me who gon' ride when the pressure hit, who gon' stay by my side. Loyalty a price most ain't willing to pay. I see the snakes, I just watch them decay. Real verse fake, tell me who gon' slide. When the beef come, who gon' really provide? Loyalty a cost, only real ones stay. Fake ones fold, let them rot where they lay. I was raised where the wolves move quiet in the dark, where the real make moves and the fake play a part. Had to learn the hard way, now my trust is a ghost. Can't love too deep when your heart turn cold. They dap you up, but they plotting on your fall. Say they love you, but they wanna see you crawl. Smile in your face, but they envy your glow. Trying to set you up, trying to take what you want, but I've been 10 toes. Never broke, never been. Kept my vision locked, I don't fold, I don't flinch. Told my brothers if you real, better stand on that. Ain't no switching sides, can't no snake come back. And keep it tool, cause these fakes move foul. Say they ride or die, but they talking to the trial. Keep my name out your mouth, you ain't bout that life. Real gon' stand tall, fake run from the fight. Real verse fake, tell me who gon' ride when the pressure hit, who gon' stay by my side. Loyalty a price most ain't willing to pay. I see the snakes, I just watch them decay. Real verse fake, tell me who gon' slide. When the beef come, who gon' really provide? Loyalty a cost, only real ones stay. Fake ones fold, let them rot where they lay. Never let a fake shake my balance, I'm strong. I done built from the bottom, I've been hustling too long. They be throwing dirt, trying to stain on my name, but the real shine bright. When they stand through the rain, they wanna see me lose, wanna see me break. But I double up the hustle, put the bread in the safe. They ain't cut like me, they ain't built this way. I was made for the top, had to fight through the pain.
Yeah, real verse fake, ain't no middle ground. You either loyal or you switching when it's going down. I stay 10 toes, I don't bend, I don't break. Only real ones in my circle, we don't mess with no snakes. We don't mess with no snakes.
It don't fade, it festers. Wounds never heal, they sharpen the blade. I ain't forget, I count our way. Pain always pays back. Let's go. Pain in my chest, but the clips stay full. I was raised in the dark, learning code, no school. Every tear was a tax, now I'm rich off scars. Every loss turned a G into a living war god. They left me in the cold with a cracked rib cage. Now I'm back in the streets like a low 12 gauge. Every step calculated, no love in the game. Only loyalty's a bullet, everything else is fake. I remember them nights when the rats all spoke, when the real got chained and the snakes provoked. Now my silence is deaf, but my mind still speaks. With a chopper in the trunk and revenge on repeat. They told me let go, I told them die slow. I got vendettas on my back like designer codes. Eyes red from the fire, heart black like coal. This pain bought my power, now I'm in full control. Pain pays back and I'm cashing in deep. Made my rage into riches, turn my trauma to heat. No peace, just purpose, no love in these tracks. It's blood on the beat and pain always pays back. Pain pays back, I don't cry, invest. Put my soul in the streets, now I'm armed and I'm blessed. Ain't no trust, only targets, no friends in my path. Pain built the throne and I'm sitting on wrath. 10 toes in the fire, I ain't flinch one bit. Try to bury my name, but I rose from the pit. You ever seen a man break and return like steel? That's me, with the silence that could kill at will. I ain't talk for the weak, I move quiet and cold. If you owe me a death, then the tap still holds. Got a list in my head, got the streets on check. You can run all you want, but I never forget. I turn pain into meals, turn threats into plots. Turn my
nights in the dark and the gold in the pot. Ain't no shame in my scars, they a map of the fight. Every bruise, every cut, now they fuel my might. From the alley to the heights, I was forced through grief. Now the wolves all howl, but they bow when I speak. I'm the ghost in the smoke, I'm the blade in the gap. I'm the storm in your mirror, I'm the pain that snaps. Empty bottles, hollow prayers, too many nights in electric chairs. Betrayal close like breath on skin, but I turn that fear into deadly sin. Rapid thoughts, no blink, just fire. Eyes burn black with a thug's desire. You ain't felt rage till your heart stay cracked. You ain't felt real till your soul fights back. Pain pays back in the deck, got weight. Ain't no mercy in my path, just revenge and hate. No peace, just pressure, no friends in my stack. This the cost of the war, and pain pays back. Pain pays back, every scar, every slap. Now I'm rich in a rage and I'm deep in the trap. Every shot that they fired, every knife in my back just fuel my rain, and the pain paid back. Look, they told me I'd break, I turned pressure to gold. Heart frozen in time, but my trigger's still bold. Made deals with the dark, now the demon's my staff. Got the reaper on call, yeah, he owes me a draft. I'm not just a man, I'm a myth in the flesh. Got the city on lock, got my soul in the vest. I don't pray for no peace, I don't know to no gods. I just count all the sin and deliver the odds, yeah. Revenge in my lungs, let the smoke I blow. They said heal, but I chose to reload. Pain paid me, I cashed every ache, turned tears to tools. And heartbreak the stakes, don't flinch when it's war. I was born for the kill, every cut I took gave me deeper skill. Now I stand where the light don't reach, and the crown made of pain I preach.
Don't die, it multiplies. It counts. And when
Yeah. Blueprint built in blood. Respect ain't handed, it's taken. Boss moves only. Let's get it. Lay the foundation on granite, no sand in my plan. All these pawns move reckless, I move like a man. Schemes in the smoke, got my code in the flame. Never folded under pressure, I just mastered the game. Out the gutter, made a throne out of bricks and bones. Every order I give echoes deep in zones. No loyalty, then we sever ties quick. Blueprint action, silence, we move militant. Slick talk, power, I breathe it. Walk through the hell, I see the mobs pray, I fall. But my wrath, undefeated boardrooms or block corners. I play them the same, every handshake weight, every smile's a game. Sleep with one eye open, I got demons in suits. Every move that I make is war tucked in a loop. Cold ambition, I got hunger in waves. Tunnel vision for the crown, make them dig their graves. It's the boss blueprint, written in smoke and scars. Lessons in silence, money stacked in jars. Loyal ones eat, traitors get erased. No room for a weak in this power-based place. It's the boss blueprint, heavy as the mind. Built my empire off them nights doing time. Stealing my words, blood in my pen. I don't make friends, I make made men. Blueprints tatted on walls in my mind. Plans encrypted, moves a lot in time. I don't follow trends, I design the path. Every loss got flipped and became my wrath. Dark corridors, mine like a weapon. One wrong step and your name's in a session. I ain't gotta flex with gold or flash. I flex by silence while I double the stash. Chessboard mental, they still thinking checkers try to cross me once. Now they ghosting like specters. Grit in my soul, I was bred by the pain. Used to hustle and rain, now blueprint domains, no gimmicks. This real blue still in hand. If the code breaks, I'll erase your clan. Heavy the lie so the truth hits harder. You ain't a king till you suffer as a martyr. Bosses ain't born, they rise from the dirt. Lessons ain't taught, they carve through hurt. No blueprint for peace, this design's for war. If you knock on my gate, better know what it's for. This is structure through struggle, a plan from the fire. This ain't rap, it's why I talk for empire buyers. Every bar a warning, every line of fate. Boss blueprint locked, now I open the gate. It's the boss blueprint written in smoke and scars. Lessons in silence, money stacked in jars. Loyal ones eat, traitors get erased. No room for a weak in this power-based place. It's the boss blueprint, heavy as the mind. Built my empire off them nights doing time. Stealing my words, blood in my pen. I don't make friends, I make made men. No blueprint soft, this a roadmap of pain. Had to bleed for position, now I run this lane. Seen death wink at me, I winked right back. Told them not today, I got stacks to stack. Walk in the dark like the lights obey. Blueprint coded in steps that slay. Ain't a throne I didn't study before I sat. Learn from wolves, now my circle exact. Dark drill, mind state, vengeance and draft. Every op get traced and erased from the map. I don't bark, I bite through the bone and frame. No luck in this climb, just pure domain. Blueprint bigger than street respect. It's dominion, finesse, mind sharp as tech. Run my name through war, it'll come out gold. I made fear a currency in power I hold. This is the boss blueprint. Not for the loud, but for the calculated. Not for the reckless, but the ruthless. Built from ash, raised by silence. Ruled by code, and sealed in blood.
Yeah, dark nights, cold plots, heavy steel. Ain't no handouts in the field. Yeah, rank ain't for free. You bleed to lead.
Ain't no mercy on this block, only silence in the stair. Trust is rare, snake slide in design aware. Hood prophets moving product like a scripture from the flame. Run my name, bloodstained, carved deep in the game. Street rank that ain't earned with a gram or a post. It's when they call you bluff and you toast them like a ghost. I'd march through the mud with a target on my dome. Had to build an empire with a crack flip phone. Seen a lawyer turn fake, seen a brave go weak. Seen a shooter miss twice, now he buried 6 feet. This ain't about views, it's about who survives. It's a chessboard trench with a million fake lives. Rank ain't for free, boy, you fight for your place. Gotta shoot through the dark just to taste that grace. Ain't no medals in the streets, just scars and keys. If you talk that power, better walk with G's. Rank ain't for free, not as throne is pain. Built from the silence, from blood in the rain. Dark crown heavy, these wolves don't sleep. You want top floor attackers, better crawl from the deep. Midnight missions, silence is kissing the breeze. Demons whispering scriptures while I stack dirty cheese. Ain't no TikTok clout with a real war rat. Just real ops lurking with a stone strap. This ain't rap, this a map of the battles I led. With a mind full of bodies and the words they bled. Had a Glock in the gutter and a plan in the mist. Had to learn who's a brother, who slit for a twitch. Chains don't shine in the dark when the pressure come. You either boss up quick or get chewed like gum. Hierarchy made by the smoke and steel. By who don't flinch when it's time to kill. You want the seat, you want the name. They get ready to lose your soul in the flame. Ain't no glory without the gore. Rank is earned, never bought in the store. Every brick I stood on was laid with risk. Had dreams full of violence, talking God's blacklist. I ain't climbed from the trenches just to talk sweet bars. I spit jailhouse scripture in the screens from scars. Drill mode on with a gang of shadows. We don't shoot for fame, we shoot for battles. I know killers who smile while they clean that blade in. Youngins who die just to earn some grade. Rank ain't for the timid, it's for demons who walk. Who spit hollow words, but let the 40 talk. You can't fake the stripes or claim the flame. Cause we count real stains, not just tags and names. Rank ain't for free, boy, you fight for your place. Gotta shoot through the dark just to taste that grace. Ain't no medals in the streets, just scars and keys. If you talk that power, better walk with G's. Rank ain't for free, not as throne is pain. Built from the silence, from blood in the rain. Dark crown heavy, these wolves don't sleep. You want top floor attackers, better crawl from the deep. Every move is a strike, every breath is a test. I done slept in my hoodie with a 9 on my chest. They salute when I pass, not cause I post, because I stood in the fire when they needed a go. Grew roots in the graveyard, now harvest gold. Every lesson paid in flesh, every secret sold. Ain't no mentor here, just a mirror and a thread and a voice in my head saying die with respect. Fake love everywhere, but I see through eyes. I see the twitch and the snitch before the lies. So I move with precision, every breath divine. Ain't no freebies here, you gotta bleed for mine. Yeah. Rank ain't for free. You want that name? God earned it in blood, pain, silence and flame. They talk like gods, but kneel when they still rise. Cause where I'm from, respect dies fast, and kings fall twice.
Yeah, still in my veins, pain in my soul. They thought I was finished. Wounds don't kill, they forge. Yeah. Got scars on my skin, but none on my pride. Every cut that I took made the demon inside. I was down in the mud, they threw dirt on my name, but I rose with a blade and a heart full of flame. Hunger in my belly, revenge on my breath. Every loss that I took just prepared me for death. Can't break a beast when he's built from the fire. Bleeding with vision, walk lines full of wire. No tears, no pity, just pressure applied. All them nights I was broken, now weaponized pride. Pain is a prophet, trauma my preacher. Lessons from war, not a soul could teach ya. Wounds make warriors, blood turn to steel. Hate in my heart, but my purpose is real. Came from the gutter, now silence the noise. I don't break under fire, reload and deploy. Wounds make warriors, pain is a crown. Fall 7 times, still run this town. From ashes I rise, from chaos I breathe. Death couldn't stop me, I'm born to bleed. Hey. Run it back raw, face of a sinner, soul of a saint when I eat like a killer. Wolves in the pack, I was raised in the trench. Talk with my hands, not a word on the bench. Hollow tips speak when the trust get broke. I was taught by the code, not the words they spoke. Click clack sounds like a verse to a hymn. No peace treaty, just blood on the brim. Shooters on alert, pain in formation. Each step's war, I walk with damnation. Don't need validation, I live through the bruises. Real power born where a fake one loses. Mask on tight, I don't show no expression. All this pain molded me into a weapon. What they fear, I embrace with honor. They see death, I see my father. Wounds make warriors, blood turn to steel. Hate in my heart, but my purpose is real. Came from the gutter, now silence the noise. I don't break under fire, reload and deploy. Wounds make warriors, pain is a crown. Fall 7 times, still run this town. From ashes I rise, from chaos I breathe. Death couldn't stop me, I'm born to bleed.
No mercy in my veins, no retreat in my bones. I sleep with my past and I eat with my ghosts. Every enemy made me, every lie shaped me.
Tattooed memories on a soul gone cold. Dreams died early, now the pain's all gold. Betrayal taught me what blood really means. Not every hand that you shake is clean. They prayed for my fall, but I danced in a wreck. Heart blacker than nights, with a blade to the neck. Heard whispers in silence, screams in the dark. I became what they feared, a flame from a spark. Now every bar like a bullet with a target. Hood full of graves and I'm done being modest. These wounds talk loud, hear the stories they tell. A warrior ain't born, he's made in hell. Make warriors, blood turn to steel. Hate in my heart, but my purpose is real. Came from the gutter, now silence the noise. I don't break under fire, reload and deploy. Wounds make warriors, pain is a crown. Fall 7 times, still run this town. From ashes I rise, from chaos I breathe. Death couldn't stop me, I'm born to bleed.
Bones never broke me. They crowned me. Pain was never my end. It was my weapon. And now, I'm the storm they prayed would pass. Too late. I'm here. And I brought war.
They smile in my face, but they plotting on my soul. I see the hate deep inside, man, and envy getting bold. Snakes in disguise, I ain't trusting no more. Fake love ain't welcome, get them straight out the door. Loyalty's a myth, gotta move like a ghost. Watching my back, I can't chill, staying close to the toast. They dap me up, but I know it ain't real. Tryna ride my wave, but they sink when it's real. Had to learn the hard way, streets never show mercy. Keep my circle tight, only day ones deserve me. Talk behind my back, but be smiling when they greet. Ain't no love in the jungle, only wolves gotta eat. I seen them switch sides, like a trader on a deal. Sell out their own brother just to claim a little meal. Putting dirt on my name, hoping not take a fall. But I've been built for this, homie, I done seen it all. Fake love ain't welcome, get the hell out my lane. You ain't solid, you ain't real, I ain't playing no games. Keep the fake far away, I don't rock with no snakes. I see through the disguise, I ain't taking no breaks. I was down bad, where was y'all at? Now I'm up, they be calling, trying to creep in my trap. I ain't stupid, I ain't blind, I see the envy inside. Claiming that they riding, but they switch up with time. Keep my heart cold, gotta move like a savage. Love will get you killed, so I stack up the baggage. No new friends, cause the old ones did me wrong. I've been solo from the start, that's why I'm still standing strong. They ain't never helped me when I needed the bread. Now they pop up out of nowhere when they see what I get. I cut ties, no regrets, only family in my set. Ain't no love in these streets, just some fake ones left. Fake love ain't welcome, get the hell out my lane. You ain't solid, you ain't real, I ain't playing no games. Keep the fake far away, I don't rock with no snakes. I see through the disguise, I ain't taking no breaks. They praying on my downfall, but I keep climbing higher like I never seen a downfall. Heart been numb, I ain't feeling no pain. All that love be pretending, I ain't rocking with lames. I peep the envy in their eyes when they see me pull up. They was laughing at me then, now they begging for love. Told them keep that same energy, I'm good where I'm at. Ain't no handouts given, gotta hustle for that. Fake ones talk tough, but they fold under pressure. I move in silence, I don't need to impress you. Solid to the core, I don't switch for a dime. Either ride or you die, ain't no in between lines. Fake love ain't welcome, get the hell out my lane. You ain't solid, you ain't real, I ain't playing no games. Keep the fake far away, I don't rock with no snakes. I see through the disguise, I ain't taking no breaks. No love for the fake, no trust in the lies. Cut them all off, let them drown in they pride. I move like a king, I don't bend, I don't fold. Fake love ain't welcome, that's the code that I hold. No love for the fake, no trust in the lies. Cut them all off, let them drown in they pride. I move like a king, I don't bend, I don't fold. Fake love ain't welcome, that's the code that I hold. No love for the fake, no trust in the lies. Cut them all off, let them drown in they pride. I move like a king, I don't bend, I don't fold. Fake love ain't welcome, that's the code that I hold.
Yeah. Still before the storm. Breathe, hell, hard gone. Click, clack, no time to feel. That's a freeze frame kill. Woo! Cold moves, no twitch, just aim. Still in my palm, I don't play them games. Clock runs slow when you moving with pain. Empty the clip, I don't need no fame. Midnight hit with a duffel and mask. No questions asked, I complete that task. Click, clack, glass, now you stuck in the past. Money on time and the job went fast. Cracks in the curb where the blood might drip. Ice in my wrist, but my soul don't flip. Heart been broke, now still in grit. Pull that slide, make a man commit.
Freeze time, don't move when I step in. Frame caught in the lens when the trigger get real. Kill, no talk back when I'm out for the freeze frame kill. Now the scene stand still. Freeze eyes locked in when the body go limp. Frame every target mark, never shoot off. Kill got a cold, but I ride on the freeze frame kill. Make a king look 1-2 coming through with the heat in a suitcase. No face, no case, moving like a screw face. Fast step, blast tech cold like the ice chips. Hit a quick lick, then I vanish and night miss. Double time ticking, now I'm shifting the gear. Clear when I still got a scope in the rear. If I say gold in the zone, get bled. Put lead in the air, now the street turn red. Bulletproof jacket, I'm rolling with force. Clutching that fire like a psycho in court. Trigger on tilt, and my mind been torn. Say the wrong word and your life gets sworn. Glide on the op like I'm made of frost. No melt when it's hot, just pay that cost. Freeze that breath when I break that seal. Snap like a lens, freeze frame kill. No remorse, no delay, no signs of regret. If the bag look clean, I collect that debt. Move a militant mind, no sweat when I slide. Whole room cold when I step inside. Silencer on, but the message loud. Turn a loud mouth boy to a still face now. Run the numbers, do the math, never fold a beg. Either rise with the wolves or sleep with lead.
I ain't never blinked twice when the job too raw. Street made mental with the outlaw law. Zone so cold, need a fifth just to warm. But the fifth I hold to distort your orbit. Gloves on tight and the burner don't jam. Everything black like a funeral van. Life get taxed when you step in this ring. I don't fight with words, I let metal sing. Deals in the dark, but the cash stay clean. One deep soldier with an infrared beam. Can't trust none, I done seen too much. Freeze them up quick with the slightest touch.
Freeze time, don't move when I step in. Chill, frame caught in the lens when the trigger get real. Kill, no talk back when I'm out for the deal. Freeze frame kill, now the scene stand still. Freeze eyes locked in when the body go limp. Frame every target mark, never shoot off whim. Kill, got a cold, but I ride on the brim. Freeze frame kill, make a king look grim. Pull up in the night with 100 round. When the beat drop, I don't mess around. Speed talk, venom in the coldest breath. Got a blade for the fake and the heat for the rest. Zone out solid, no flinch when I blast. Do it so clean, leave a frame in the past. Running like a ghost in a jet black coat. Hit him in the dome, leave a permanent note. Every move planned, I ain't never just drift. Put him in a shot like a camera shift. Circle tight like a coil on lock. If you break one rule, get dropped on the spot.
I don't need no pity, I was born in war. Every breath I take just feeds the score. No fear in the air when I ride with the cold. Freeze frame click, now the story unfold. Bloodline deep and the O still firm. Lessons from the block, either shoot or burn. I ain't never flinch when the heat come near. Whole frame still, cause I thrive on fear.
Freeze. Life don't give second takes when you living like this. One wrong step and you captured and miss. Kill. Ain't no drama, just motionless. Skill. Freeze frame kill. That's the realest thrill. Slow breath, fade. That frame don't move when the soul been still.
Yeah, it's that cold grind, ruthless mindset. No mercy in these streets. It's kill or get killed. Violent tensions, hard-coded and ice. Let me tell you how it really goes down. Violent tensions, I'm moving in silence. Cold-blooded killer, no room for defiance. From the block to the top, it's survival, no friends. Betrayal around every corner, gotta watch how it ends. Violent tension, snake in the grass. Trust gets shattered, gotta move fast. Hustle with venom, poison in my flow. Out here grinding, but the pain never shows. Step in the shadows where the real ones dwell. Street sermons loud, every move's a rebel yell. Trust is a myth, loyalty's a ghost. Outlaw scripture written in blood, no toast. Cash over everything, hard over stone. Built from the gutter, this pain I own. Enemies lurk, God's full of hate. Cross me once, I retaliate, seal your fate, yo. Violent tensions, yeah, that's my creed. Cold nights, hard fights, no room for greed. Every step, calculated chess on these blocks. Silent assassin with Glocks, no ticking clocks. They don't see the struggle behind the cold face. Every smile a mask, every move a chase. Survival mode, always strapped with ambition. This life's a test, violent tensions my mission. Violent tensions, I'm moving in silence. Cold-blooded killer, no room for defiance. From the block to the top, it's survival, no friends. Betrayal on every corner, gotta watch how it ends. Violent tension, snake in the grass. Trust gets shattered, gotta move fast. Hustle with venom, poison in my flow. Out
here grinding, but the pain never shows. Freestyle unleashed, no script, just raw spit. Lurking in the depths where the law don't sit. Haters plot, but they can't match the grind. Cold-hearted streets made a savage mind. Every dollar earned was a lesson in pain. Lost brothers to the streets, remember the name. Vile intentions, built from the bottom. Trust broken quick, gets a cold-hearted atom. Snakes slither, but I'm the cobra ready to strike. No mercy shown, no handouts, just fight. This game's a jungle, prey your predators. The question, I'm the nightmare lurking, vile intentions, no second guessing. Dark night, city lights flicker and fade. Hustle ain't a choice, it's the life we made. Every scar tells a story, every tear's a war. Keep your circle tight or get caught in the score. Off the dome, watch me paint the scene vivid. Hustler's diary, every line livid. Vile intentions, born from the struggle. Pain in my veins, my mind's in a bubble. No trust, no love, just cold calculations. Loyalty dead in these ruined foundations. Whispers in alleys, gunshots at night. I'm the shadow that moves just out of sight. Grinding daily, dodging all the fakes. Every step forward, another soul breaks. This ain't a game, it's survival of the real. Vile intentions, it's the only way I feel. Back in the trap where the cold winds blow. Enemies close, but I'm ready for the show. No fear in my eyes, just fire and ice. Vile intentions make the ultimate prize. Betrayed by kin, left with just a grind. Heart turned to steel, never been kind. The streets taught lessons, no textbooks given. Only those with vile intentions stay driven. Vile intentions, etched deep in my soul. No surrender, no peace, that's the road. From dusk till dawn, this war's never done. In the shadows we move, cold, ruthless, and one.
See you soon.
Move sharp like a wristwatch. Every click be applied, I don't miss shots. Grind on point like the barrel on a clip lock.
Grew up in the zone where the clocks don't sleep. Every second count, that's the code we keep. Metal in the waist, never fold, never weak. If it's pressure on the plate, then we feast like beasts. Move militant, mind like a colonel. All black fit, grind nocturnal. Talk minimal, action eternal. Run the field quiet, but the damage internal. Money on my mental, blood on the concrete. Chain heavy like the burden that I don't speak. Never blink when it's war in the cold streets. Clockwork, hustle, heart, ice, no peace. Move like gears in the clock. Take no slip, every motion locked. Work don't stop, eyes on the plot. From the gutter to the top, on the pulse on the block. Clockwork hustle, time ain't fake. Every second I grind, every breath I take. Fast move, sharp brain, big risk, high stake. No pause in the game, I was built to break. I talk to the mirror, say focus or die. Ain't no help in the trenches to steal by my side. I walk with the weight that would crush a weak spine, but I lift it with pride like a war certified. No chit chat, just gold after gold. From a quarter to a brick, then I trip with a roll. All that pain from the past, yeah, I turned it to gold. Now my ice on freeze, but my soul on cold. Move slick like a pickpocket. Time's money, so I wrist watch it. They play loud, but I lip lock it. Then strike clean like a kill rocket. You hear that ticking? That's the silence before the storm. Every gear in my brain be mechanic born. Every loss that I took, I reversed and torn. Now I win like revenge when the blade been worn. Ops talk loud, but their paths be sloppy. My path straight, no curve, just body. Midnight crawl with the hoodie and shoddy. I don't pray for peace when I grew in the lobby. The system raised us, the name to erase us. So we clocking the grind till the money replace. Every scar that they gave us, every lie they told. Now we walk with the metal when the heart turned cold. Calculated steps, never ran them in the code. From the blueprint floor to the penthouse mode. Checkmate moves when the pieces unfold. They play checkers, I'm checking with a fofo load. Move like gears in the clock. Tick, no slip, every motion lock. Work don't stop, eyes on the plot. From the gutter to the top, on the pulse on the block. Clockwork hustle, time ain't fake. Every second I grind, every breath I take. Fast move, sharp brain, big wrist, high stake. No pause in the game, I was built to the break. Wake up in the mission reload. Strap tight, vision bold. Never sold my soul, but I sold that load. Made peace with the devil in the blizzarded road. Everything I got came off tension. Money in the dark, not from pension. Lessons in the street, no class, no mention. Now I write every verse like a war confession. 10 toes on the gravel, no shoes. Clock ticking in my mind, can't lose. They talk fame, I talk truth. They post pics, I post proof. Never needed luck, I got muscle in the plan. Every move prep like a hitman scan. Pressure in my chest till I breathe like a champ. Every setback came, got flipped to advance. Push through smoke like a war zone ghost. In my zone, I coast where the evil boast. They toast fake wins while I toast the scars. And I drive through the night with no fear of bars. Tick tock, the hustle don't break. It bends, then snaps back, make no mistake. If you're sleeping on a kid, I suggest you wake. Cause my rise from the dirt gon' make the world shake. Trigger finger on peace, but it's ready for the heat. Clockwork brain on fold, I compete. Every op that I face, I defeat. I don't care for the cloud, just the wind and repeat. Dark roads, I paid them in blood. Built an empire out the cracks in mud. No rest in the grind, no trust in the love. Only thing pure is the hustle I brung. I move like gears on the clock. No slip, every motion lock. Work don't stop, eyes on the plot. From the gutter to the top, on the pulse on the block. Clockwork hustle, time ain't fake. Every second I grind, every breath I take. Fast move, sharp brain, big risk, high stake. No pause in the game, I was built to the break. Tick, tick, they count time. I make make it mine. Clockwork grind to the end of the line.
I see the snakes, I see the fakes. Masked up smiles, but they envy my place. Talk that love, but they scheming behind. Enemies in disguise, I ain't blind.
Came from the gutter, had to build from the dust. They was praying I'd fall, now they watching me bust. Fake gap, fake hugs, fake love, fake ties. All them whispers turn to war, I can see through the lies. Backstab once, never twice, learn quick. Had to cut the grass low, had to move like a lick. Never trust no man with a hand too soft. If he ain't been through the struggle, he ain't built for the cost. They smile in my face, but they plotting on the low. Trying to set me up, but I'm always 10 toes. I've been through the fire, I've been through the cold. Enemies disguised, but their stories get told. Enemies in disguise, I can see them through the smoke. Talking like they real, but they moving like a joke. Trying to play the game, but they don't know the code. I've been out the mud, had to get it on my own. I done seen homies switch for a couple of racks. I done seen brothers fold, ain't no loyalty in that. They be watching, they be lurking, trying to catch me slipping. But I stay one step ahead, never caught up in they fiction. I ain't trusting no soul, I got demons on my back, praying on my downfall, but I'm built for the trap. Whole squad solid, I don't run with no leeches. If he cross me once, then his life get deleted. They want my spot, they want my shine, but they ain't put in work, they just tryna take what's mine. I see them hating, I see them plotting. Enemies disguised, but I'm calling every shot. Enemies in disguise, I can see them through the smoke. Talking like they real, but they moving like a joke. Trying to play the game, but they don't know the code. I've been out the mud, had to get it on my own. Talk tough till they see that red dot. Aiming for the top, I ain't worried about the ops. Keep my circle tight, real G's, no flops. If you wasn't there to hustle, you ain't eating at the spot. Pull up tinted, I don't trust no soul. Loyalty expensive, not a thing to be sold. Watch how they move, watch how they talk. Enemies in disguise, got them outlined in chalk. I see them lurking, but I'm way too wise. They can't stop me, I got fire in my eyes. Enemies disguised, but the real don't fold. Made it out the trenches, now my story get told.
I wrote my pain and graffiti, bled on the curb like a canvas, where dreams die young and the loyalty vanish. Posted on corners, we praying with hammers. Talk to the plug, he deliver like Santa. Life in the jungle, gorillas and panthers. Snakes in the grass, gotta trim with the banger. I seen the reaper, he was spin stanzas. Told me my soul got a price in the planner. Came from the gutter where hope don't grow. Surviving off crumbs while the fiends move slow. Mama crying nightly from the heat, we know. Had to hide that pain in the handy flow. 12 on patrol, mask on when I roll. Hollow tips echo when revenge take hold. This ain't for the weak, this grind too cold. You either fold in the war or you go full. These streets got chapters in chalk, every line a name, every stain a thought, every gunshot echo got a lesson I caught. I ain't read from books, I was trained by the block, yeah. These chapters in chalk, they fade when it pour, but the pain stay deep in my core. I don't walk through hell just to settle the score. Now my name ring loud in the wars we war. Freestyling with scars on my chest plate. Learn to rhyme while I ducked out a death date. Bars from the belly of the beast, no template. Anger in the verse, turn the beat to a death wake. Knuckles stay bloody, heart stay colder. Lost too many soldiers, got guilt on my shoulder. Used to serve grams in the hood, no quota. Now I serve wisdom in rhythm like a cobra. I ain't choose
choose this life, it picked me raw. Got ink on my skin, but it bleed out flaws. I don't spit for applause, I spit for the cause. Every line like a sermon from a man who saw sins in the silence, demons on patrol. Had to purge with a pen, every rhyme got a toll. I've been cursed and blessed, been high, been low. When the pain turned verses into heavy payloads. They only see the fame, never the frames we stood in. Cracks in the mirror from 1,000 sins. I etched each memory in white chalk outlines, but the rain came and washed them thin. Still, I remember. Still, I walk with it, stepping over shells where my brothers lay still. Had to grow up fast where the pain don't heal. Court days coming like the reaper with bills. Had to flip one pack just to cover that meal. I remember them nights, no lights, just a flame. Kitchen smelling like powder, mom crying my name. I was deep in the fire, baptized in the game where your best friend might just sing for your chain. Grew my heart in the silence of the sirens. Used to sleep next to war, now down with tyrants. Talk loyalty, but they lie in the finest. That's why I move alone, no alliance, no God. Every step calculated, every move like chess. Gotta watch what you say, they be tapping your breath. From the pen to the coffin, it's a very thin thread. But I'd rather die fighting than living in death. These streets got chapters in chalk. Every name on the wall tell a story I fought. Every tear on the floor got a soul that's lost. Ain't no happy endings in the world we walk. Yeah, these chapters in chalk, they don't fade from thought. Rain might fall, but the lessons stay taught. I done crawled from the pit with my will and my plot. Now the throne in my grip and I kill what I caught. We ain't talking, we slide. If you cross that line, better pray to your God. My ops went ghost, couldn't handle the tide. I don't need no mask, they know who ride. Roll my legacy with a 30-round pen. Every verse I spit another life to send. I seen homies switch for a stack in the bins, but I stood 10 toes while the world pretend. Pressure made me, trauma shaped me. Every backstab turned my soul more shady. I ain't never been safe, I was raised to make him. Now I speak like a king, but I think like Satan. Blood in the booth, no need for effects. This my truth, these ain't no flex. Every lyrical wound, every rhyme a check. And I'm cashing out pain till they show me respect. I carve my chapters on concrete tombs. Voices of the lost echo in these rooms. They thought it was just chalk, but to us, it was the final word, the closing breath, the battle cry.
Chapters in chalk, chalk, faded in the rain, but never from the pain.
Yeah, whispers in the dark, I ain't sleeping, I'm plotting. Some voice from the box saying, boy, get it poppin'. No love, no fear, just caskets knocking. Midnight sermons whispered from the coffin. Street talk deep, it echo in the dirt. I was born in the war zone, baptized in the hurt. Chrome on my lap like a child, I protect every scar on my flesh. Be the price I collect, got a ghost in my thoughts and his name never fades. He was shot in the face, now we whisper through shades. Same watch for the ones who don't speak with their eyes. Keep your blade in your boots, they be wearing disguise. I came from a block with a concrete crowd, where the fiends got dreams but they all just die. I ain't blinking, a week got the dead man's soul, and the reaper on my line trying to make that call. Whisper from the coffin, bullets still coughing. Dead don't rest, they just wait for the drop in. Vultures in the sky, hear them circling, mocking. Graveyard shift got the spirits unlocking, yeah. Whisper from the coffin, told me stay cold, stay locked, keep stomping, yeah. Whisper from the coffin, real ones die, fake smile, keep talk to me in silence, no remorse in the echo. I've been moving militant, eyes behind the retro, so losses like trophies will pain like a medal while they dance on the gram. I got hands on the metal, can't trust no preacher, can't trust no priest, only trust that hammer when I'm out in the east where the fiends sell dreams just to sleep for a minute. And the block got secrets, I was born right in it. They ain't never seen what I seen through the peephole. Body on the floor, stiff froze like a freeze bowl. Gotta keep my word like a G-code, even in death, real ones don't repo. Seen the devil in the rear view smiling, turned up the bass, got my demons wildin'. Midnight ride in the car with no plates, shovel in the back and a mask on my face. I hear voices when the moon is low, they say, kid, you the one to go and bury the code. I don't rap, I confess I unload my soul. They say music is murder with a metronome, yeah. And I ain't got no regrets, just a notebook full of my enemies' deaths. Each bar a bullet, each from my blade. Each breath I take got a coffin engraved. Whisper from the coffin, bullets still coughing. Dead don't rest, they just wait for the drop in. Vultures in the sky, hear them circling, mocking. Graveyard shift got spirits unlocking. Whisper from the coffin, told me stay cold, stay locked, keep stomping, yeah. Whisper from the coffin, real ones die, fake smile, keep talking. Don't fit all black with the heater, walk like a ghost, talk death through the speaker. No fairy tales in my hood, just reapers. If you ride, better ride with the street sweeper. Talk cheap, so I charge him with lead. Cross my name and you part of the dead. This ain't no act, I don't play with the thread. I sew him in silence and stitch with the dread. Hit a lick with a crew full of ghouls. We ain't laughed since the night we bent all the rules. We ain't cried when the homie got popped. We lit up the block, then we circle the cops. They gon' know what we stand for. Never fold, never ran, that's what hands for. That whisper in my ear, say you next. Told him not yet, got a list on my chest. Grave talk, soul split, bar heavy, no skip. Vow silence, won't snitch. Mind haunted, won't flinch. I twitch, grip tight, Glock come like midnight. Pulse low, no fright. They pray, I ignite. I'm the storm when the moon hides. I'm the blade when the goon slides. On the silence in the room wide, I'm the truth that the tomb hides. Whispers louder with each breath, tales carved into the flesh. Ghost notes in every step, coffin crew till nothing left. No peace in my sleep, only gunfire dreams. All the real ones gone, but they talk in my schemes. Every verse I write be a mark on a tomb. Every beat I ride is a march to the doom. This that blacked out Chevy flow, one headlight and a heavy load. Got no time for tears or flowers. We bring death talk, not roses and showers. Whisper from the coffin, yeah, they're still talking. Dead man chant when the skies start darking. Crows on the wire, sirens be sparking. Midnight hymn, now the shadows be barking, yeah. Whisper from the coffin, told me stay cold, stay locked, keep stomping, yeah. Whisper from the coffin, ride with the flame, don't fade, no stopping. I don't fear death, I dine with it. It told me my name, still ring in the silence. It said don't rest yet. The war ain't over till the last breath gone. Whispers from the coffin.
That's the code we live by. No mercy, no fear, no lies. This is the Outlaw's Bible. Read it well. I'm living by the Outlaw's Bible. Pages full of scars and survival. Every line's a bullet, every word's a rival. In the streets where the cold wind's tribal. No salvation, just grinding cycles. Cross the line, get buried in the spiral. I'm living by the Outlaw's Bible. Code of the streets, no denial. Raised in the trenches where the shadows creep. Where loyalty's the currency and silence runs deep. Broken promises and friends turn foes. Every handshake suspect, everybody knows. Blood on my hands, ink on my mind. Lessons from the gutter, pain intertwined. No fairy tales, just hustle and pain. In the Outlaw's Bible, it's all in the game. Every step I take, I'm watching my back. Enemies lurk, trying to put me on the rack. But I'm built from the concrete, cold and raw. A product of the streets, no laws, no flaw. Chasing paper, dodging snakes. In the dark where the venom awakes. Prayers to the night, whispered in silence. This life's a war zone, constant defiance. I'm living by the Outlaw's Bible. Pages full of scars and survival. Every line's a bullet, every word's a rival. In the streets where the cold wind's tribal. No salvation, just grinding cycles. Cross the line, get buried in the spiral. I'm living by the Outlaw's Bible. Code of the streets, no denial. Cold nights, cold hearts, the game never stops. Trading secrecy and whispers, dodging all the cops. Power plays on corners, kings without thrones. Living life fast, written in broken bones. No trust, only instinct, survival the law. Every loss is a lesson, every scar is a flaw. Running from ghosts of the past that still haunt. I'm the outlaw preacher, my sermon is blunt. No silver spoon, just a rusty steel. Teaching these lessons that the real ones feel. Blood ink pages, the book of the lost. Paying heavy dues, bearing the cost. This ain't no gospel, no salvation in sight. Just the hustle, the grind, the endless fight. I'm bound by the code, the law of the street. Outlaw's Bible in hand, never accept defeat. I'm living by the Outlaw's Bible. Pages full of scars and survival. Every line's a bullet, every word's a rival. In the streets where the cold wind's tribal. No salvation, just grinding cycles. Cross the line, get buried in the spiral. I'm living by the Outlaw's Bible. Code of the streets, no denial.
Raw energy, punch and flow, spontaneous vibe, come on.
Look, streets talk, but they never speak soft. You either ride a wave or get lost in the trough. Haters plot scheming, they want you to fall. But I'm moving silent, shadows on the wall. No fairy tale endings, it's like a dark book. Every corner's a chapter if you dare to look. I'm the outlaw scribe, pen sharp like a knife. Ink stains my soul, this is more than life. Money chase heavy, but respect heavier. Keep your circle tight, trust no stranger. Every bullet in the chamber, a lesson taught. Every battle fought, a new page brought. No mercy given, no second chances. Living by the code where the devil dances. In the Outlaw's Bible, no room for the weak. Only kings and warriors, the strong, the sleek. Chains in ashes, the past still clings. But I'm carving my path with the sharpest of wings. Every breath a battle, every step a war. The Outlaw's Bible tells me what I'm fighting for. Cold steel justice served in the night. No peace in the chaos, no wrong, no right. Just survival instincts and the hunger to rise. Eyes on the prize, never fall for lies. Dark eyes whisper secrets in the dead of night. The code's etched deep, never lose sight. Outlaw's creed runs thicker than blood. In the heart of the struggle, I find my love. Living by the Outlaw's Bible. Pages full of scars and survival. Every line's a bullet, every word's a rival. In the streets where the cold wind's tribal. No salvation, just grinding cycles. Cross the line, get buried